Hello everyone, in today's video we will talk about rebase and merge in Git. We will learn the difference and similarity for these two commands. So here is our plan for today. We will talk firstly about basic merge, then basic rebase, and in the end we will discuss the difference and the similarity between rebase and merge, and decide which one is best. So let's start with the merge. So what is merge? Let me explain it in an example. So imagine that you have your project and currently working on some issue, some feature, and for that you created a new branch from master called feature. So here is our master branch. It's the commit history of our master branch, so it has 3 commits as you can see, and here is the branch pointer and showing the latest snapshot. So it's showing the latest version of our master. For now, master latest version is what we have in the commit 2. You will create a feature branch for from master, and it will have the same history. It will have these 3 commits and the pointer here as well. So you're working on this feature brand, but you didn't finish your work just yet. But you got a call from your project manager, and he asked you to fix some hot issue that is really needed. So as soon as possible. So what you do? You save your changes on your branch. You go to the master branch, create a new hot fix branch from it, and do the fix there. So when you will create a new hotfix branch, it would also look as the master with these 3 commits and the pointer on C2. But then when you did some changes, you created a new commit with your fix, and what it's made, it's moved pointer from C2 to T3. So the latest version on your hotfix is the C3, but on master you still have the latest version on C2. So now you did the changes, you committed your changes on your hotfix, and you want to do the merge. So then you did the merge. So what happened is that master is fast forwarded to the new commit that is done in the hotfix, which means that Git just moved the branch pointer forward to the new commit. So it was on C2 and now it's on C3. So it's a fast forward merge. But then you deploy this and etc. Your hotfix is done, and you continue to work on your feature branch. But you remember that on feature branch you created when master was pointing on C2, so it still look like that. Supposedly you finished your work in your feature branch and ready to merge it with master. So now it will look a bit differently than the hotfix merge you did earlier. It will not be fast forward as it was before. Why? Because your master branch now on pointing on C3, but on your feature branch there is no C3 because you added your changes and you don't have these hotfix changes here. You just have your commit, which is C4, and it's pointing here. So if we will compare, you will see that the master is pointing on C3, and here in the feature branch C3 is missing. So that is why we cannot just forward to the C4. In this case, development history has diverged from some older point. The commit on the feature branch isn't a direct ancestor of the master branch, so Git has to do some work. In this case, Git will do simply 3-way merge using the 2 snapshots pointed to by the branch tips and the common ancestor of the 2. So instead of just moving the branch pointer forward, Git creates a new snapshot that results from 3-way merge and automatically creates a new commit that points to it. So if we will check, we will combine these 3 and it will create the new commit in this C5. So now the master branch will be pointed on this C5. This C5 we will call a merge commit. And this commit is special because it has more than one parent. So it's the result of these three commits. So the common ancestor and the two that this one that it was on the master before, and this one that it was on the feature before. So this is how merging work. So now let's talk about Rebase. Rebase is doing the same operation that merge, which brings the latest changes to the needed branch, but Rebase do it a bit differently. So if we will return to our example with the feature and master branch here, so you see that the master branch pointing on C3, feature pointing on C4, and missing C3. So if we would rebase your feature branch with master, it means that we will take the patch of the changes that was introduced in C4 here and reapply it on top of C3. It is mean that with the rebasing you can all of the changes that were committed on one branch and then reapplies them on a different branch. So if we will rebase our feature branch to master, it will go to the common ancestor of the two branches, which is C2 here, getting the difference introduced by each commit of the branch you're on, saving those difference to the temporary files, resetting the current branch to same commit as the branch you are rebasing onto, and finally applying each change in turn. So if we will check here, so what it will do, it will add this T3 from master and then we'll apply the C4. It will look like a linear history. It appears that all of the work happened in series, even when it's originally happened in parallel. Like if we will just merge then our master, which is pointed to the C3, we have our feature branch that is rebased now pointing on C4, but we have the C3 here already. Then we can merge it, fast forward merge it, and we will just move the pointer from C3 to C4, and it would look like a linear history. But this C4, the information that you would have in this snapshot will be the same that we have on the on this snapshot on this C5 merge commit. So only history that is different. So the merge and the rebase, in the result you got the same thing, but the history will look different. So rebasing replace changes in the order they were introduced, but merging take the endpoints and merge them together. So it just showed that the work has been done in parallel. Here you can see that the work has been done one by one. So now we learned about both merge and rebase, and the question is which one is the better? It's a tricky question because it's really hard to answer. It depends on your needs and needs of your team, what do you like, and etc. It's all just about history. Some say that history is the record of what actually happened. So from this point, merge will be better to show the picture. But in other case, the history is the story of how your project was made. So, for example, you would not publish the first draft of a book or a YouTube video or etc. In this case, Rebase is the way to go. As while working on a project, you will have your missteps and dead ends points, but when you will present it, you will publish it, you will have a clean history. So answering the question which one is the best, you can just by yourself and together with your team. So I hope you understood the basic idea behind both merging and rebase, repeating they doing the same, the history that is different. So you just need to choose what is better for you. For the learning basics, Git basics, you can check my video. If you found this video useful, please leave a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or recommendations or critique, you can leave it the comment below. And for more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. Remember, knowledge is our superpower.